In late 2022, I went to an Action Coach conference in Jaipur. This is a conference of business coaches, and one of the speakers there, who's pretty well known on the speaker circuit, taught us something that I think would give the maximum value, or the greatest value that we can as business coaches to our clients who are business owners. He started by saying that business owners start their businesses basically because most of the time they started because they're very good at a trade. They could be marketeers, so they start a marketing agency. There could be software developers, they start, building websites, and so on. If they're in manufacturing, they could be trading manufacturing goods, or they'd start a company of their own. But in very few instances are these people, is their trade finance. And that's a problem, because these people start considering themselves as non-finance people. Now the point is, whatever your trade, whether you're a chartered accountant, or you're a lawyer, or a marketeer, or a manufacturer, or you run any other kind of business, your trade is the value that you deliver to a customer, but it's not the only part of your business. You started the business, and the main objective of the business is to make profits. And you as the leader play a very important role in ensuring that the business is profitable. So shouldn't you learn a little bit about the finances of the business? Now, don't get this wrong. I'm not asking you to understand the ins and outs of accounting, but I'm certainly asking you to understand the 5 big numbers that you should be on top of all the time. Every week, every month, every quarter, every half, every year. You don't have to create these numbers. They should come to you from the reporting systems that you create. I'll keep this short. The 5 numbers are the revenue, or the sales that you make, your variable expenses, the difference between the two, which is your gross profit, the fixed expenses that you incur in your business, and your net profit, because your net profit is what you take home. Revenue is easy to understand. It's the proceeds you make from selling your goods and services to your customers. If you attain your revenue numbers, all the other numbers are manageable. At least you have a plan to achieve them. But if you miss revenue, then that's a challenge, because everything flows from revenue. Everybody in the business is going to have to do something different that was not in the plan, and that in turn could turn around and impact the ability of your organization to sell. The next number you should have on your fingertips is your variable cost. This is basically the cost that goes directly into the production of your products or services. So it could include things like cost of raw materials. It could include the cost of the labor involved in making those raw materials, packaging, shipping, product development, and so on and so forth. This number is also known as COGS, or cost of goods sold. So it's the number that goes directly into the production of your products. The difference between your revenue and your cost of goods sold is your gross profit. So if you want to increase your gross profit, you're going to have to balance revenue and COGS. What that means is, if you're going out and making that massive sale, you have to watch the pricing and the discounting you give to the customer, because that's going to impact your top line, but your cost of goods is going to remain the same. On the other hand, if you're coming out with this hero product, just watch the cost of goods sold, because pricing is not that much in your control, so you'll have to manage the cost. The next number you should be on top of is your fixed costs. These are the costs you're going to have to incur. Doesn't matter whether you make even 1 rupee of sale or not. These are things like rents and lease payments, administrative salaries, utility bills, loans that you have to repay, and taxes, depreciation, and things like that. So that's going to finally determine what your profitability of the business really is. What you have left after deducting your fixed expenses from your gross profit is your net profit. That's the good stuff. That's the stuff you use to expand your business. That's the stuff you use to invest back into your business. That's how you attract investors. That's how you pay dividends, or just take that money home. That's the reason you're in business. Well, that's it for today. I hope you found it useful. Please don't forget to like and to share this video. and to subscribe to this channel. And most importantly, please do comment below to let me know what you would like to hear next time. Thank you.